First thing I want to do is I want to check my seat belt. Okay. My seat belt is properly mounted and secured. No loose or missing bolts. It's not cut or frayed. It latches and unlatches. Next thing I'm going to do is my safe start. I want to make sure my valves are popped out. Okay. I want to make sure both valves are popped out. I want to make sure the transmission's in neutral. Now, automatic in neutral, stick shift in neutral. Doesn't matter. All right. Want to depress my clutch if I'm in a 10-speed. Depress my clutch. Turn the key on. Let my gauges cycle. My ABS light comes on. My ABS light goes off. Then I'm going to do a safe start. Then I'm going to release my foot off the clutch. Okay? Now, I want it done in that order. That way, if there's no air in the tanks, the air will be building up while you're doing the rest of it. Okay? Get y'all some air going back there. So, I'm going to come here and I'm going to check both my West Coast mirrors. Make sure that they're adjusted to me. We checked to make sure they weren't damaged outside.
Right.
Then I'm going to come across, I'm going to check my windshield. There's no illegal stickers. It's not broken, chipped, or damaged in any way. The weather stripping's in place. Alright? I'm going to check my windshield wipers. The wiper blades are not cut. They're not frayed. They lie flat against the windshield. And my windshield wipers do work. And my fluid works. And you must activate both. Okay?
You must activate both.
Yes, you must demonstrate that they do indeed work. Okay. Now, I'm back here. I'm back in front of me now. I want to make sure that my water temperature is climbing to normal operating range. I want to check, make sure my primary and my secondary air gauge rises to cutout. Cutout is 100 to 125. Okay? My voltmeters here in the corner is showing that it is charging 13.9 volts.
Okay, I was going to ask you if that was 13.9.
Yep, 13.9, that is the volts. Now, I'm also going to check my oil pressure. It's at normal operating range. Okay?
So it goes to the
Oil
first
pressure.
line.
Hey, but we're gonna do the inspection on the Volvo, right?
I'll show you that.
Okay.
When we get in that, I'll go over that
Okay,
again.
okay.
Okay. So,
Check our gauges.
I've got all my gauges.
First tank. Can I say the first tank, the first air tank
Yep.
is full?
Air tank 1, air tank 2, but they're going to want to hear where cutoff is.
Okay.
100 to 125 psi.
Okay. 125 psi.
Yeah.
That's cutoff.
100 to 125 psi.
100 to 125 psi.
Yes.
Cutoff.
Left turn signal works on the dash. Right turn signal works on the dash. Four-way flashers work on the dash. And my high beam indicator works on the dash. I'm going to sound each of my horns. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn this thing over to defroster and heat. It blows out warm air at the dash. Roll it back to my feet, and it blows out warm air on my feet. Alright, that's your end cab. Now here's the really, really important part, which is the brake test. This is the brake test. This is what I want you to practice over and over and over and over. Okay? So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check my parking brake. I'm going to make sure my trailer parking brake works. So I'm going to push in the yellow valve. Put it in low gear if I have the manual, or I'm going to put it in drive in this one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tug on it. Alright, they're holding. Then I'm going to reapply this. Then I'm going to check to make sure this one holds.
And these brakes are working.
Yes.
No, they're not.
So I'm going to push this in. Don't be in too big of a hurry. Give it time to do what it needs to do. I'm going to tug on it. See, it's not even letting me accelerate, so this truck's too smart. Alright?
I was gonna ask why ain't we moving?
Yeah. Urge to move aborted. It's just
Okay.
too smart. So I've tugged on that. Now, I'm going to make sure both valves are in. I'm going to pull forward 5 miles per hour. Pull forward. Apply the brakes. They do hold. It doesn't shift left. It doesn't shift right. Leaving my valves in. I'm going to cut my truck off. I am not removing my hand from the key. Turn my gauges back on. Now this is the important part. I realize we're rolling. So I'm going to check my LAB, leaks, alarms, and buttons. I'm going to fan my brake, or I'm going to hold my brake pedal down for 60 seconds, and I cannot lose more than 4 psi. 60 seconds is up, and I've removed my hand, or removed my foot. Alright, I'm going to just do this to keep from rolling, okay? Y'all won't do this, but I am to keep from rolling. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check for my alarms. I'm going to repeatedly fan my service brake pedal down, and I should see and hear some alarms at 60 psi. Alright. Watching my gauges. Alright. You hear them and see them, right? Then I'm going to continuously pump my brake pedal down until both those valves pop out unassisted. There's one, there's two. That concludes my pre-trip inspection. Okay? The LAB, that's what you got to focus on. That's what you got to get perfect. Okay? Leaks, alarms, buttons.
Okay, first we're gonna try the brakes. We try both of these, right?
Yep, you tug on this one, then you tug on this
back.
one, and then you pull forward with both of them in.
Yeah. So make sure the brakes will work.
Mhm.
Then we do the check of the air pressure. That's 60.
First thing you do is you hold the brake pedal down,
Oh,
you-
for 4 psi.
and you cannot lose more than 4 psi.
Okay.
Then you do the 60.
The 60, then the 25, 20 to 45 when these pop out.
Exactly.
But you got to stop pumping once that alarm comes on, so you can say that's the alarm.
Yeah,
And
the,
then
the,
you
the
pump
60
again.
one.
Now you need to do the LAB. You have to do it in order.
Thank you.
You have to do it in order.
Yeah.
And you have to do it correctly. And you have to do it completely. If you screw up on the LAB in any way whatsoever, it doesn't matter how well you've done on the other maneuvers,
You fail.
you fail. Okay? Now, it's a little bit more difficult to do this in